the main man for the Orlando Magic is T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. While Milwaukee has its big three, Orlando has its big one. McGrady is 7th in the league in scoring this year. He has scored 40-plus points 5 times, over 30 points 26 times this season. He has the most shot attempts, free throw attempts, and rebounds for the Magic team, while having the second most blocks and steals. The question will be, is the playoff load too heavy for this 21-year-old?
We're going to find out just minutes from right now. We'll be joining Ernie in the studio back here for the tip-off, and we'll do that right after this. Welcome to those watching in Canada on TSN. We are underway, and the Bucks in their white uniforms. Ray Allen gets the tip over to Sam Cassell. Williams to Glenn Robinson. No! Rebound to Clark, kept alive by Tracy McGrady. Milwaukee is 0 for 5 to open this ball game. McGrady. It is 5-0.
In transition, bad matchup that time for Milwaukee.
Back come the Magic, leading 5-0. It's 0 for 6 from the floor for the Bucks to begin this ball game. Inside to Clark with a jam. 7-0 Orlando.
Tracy McGrady kept his head up. His eyes looked over the whole court. He saw the double team coming from the baseline, found his teammate underneath. Once the ball gets inside the defense and penetrates, you get people scrambling to step up and stop it. There's no one left to block out.
McGrady, good pass to Clark off the glass. It's 11-7 Orlando.
Tracy McGrady played this game at an easy pace. It seems like it's just not hard for him.
In our eyes, it's not a big concern. But in the public eye, yeah, it's a big concern. Saying that we probably have no chance of beating these guys. But it's a different season. It's a different season. I don't think the Bucks been out of the first round. I don't think they. I don't think that they're good. You know, I think if we can really slow down their big three and not let the other guys get off, then we'll give ourselves a great chance of winning. But we just have to believe that, and we just got to go out and do it. We just can't talk about it. We got to really go out and take care of our business.
I think what the youngster's trying to do is lead his team here, give them belief. He is correct. It's been 12 years since Milwaukee did get out of the first round. And McGrady trying to instill the confidence in his team that, look, the regular season's behind us. We can't do anything but learn from that. We start over again. We can steal one here, go back home, and have our crowd rooting just as hard for us.
17-13.
The last great season that Scott Williams had was back in the Chicago days. When that season ended, he signed as a free agent with Philadelphia. It seems like since that time, oh, what a great move that time by McGrady. Talk about finishing strong with his left hand.
And one, Tim Thomas with the foul. You saw there was nearly an altercation. Watch after this play.
McGrady knew that Thomas was going to go up after it. He's got Williams on his back, so he decided to take no chances. Let me get it inside the rim, then I'll go to the free throw line for the three-point opportunity.
That stopped an 8-0 Milwaukee run, and here is Tracy McGrady. Candidate for the most improved player. They call him T-Mac. Sometimes the big sleep. They'll say he takes a nap every time you turn around. 73% free throw shooter. He converts the three-point play. It's 17-16 Milwaukee.
He's coming at you with the dribble. You saw him race it down after the free throw, pull it back out, and then go again.
Good ball movement. Amici from long range. That's certainly not his shot. How about the rebound from McGrady? Now, Orlando has retaken the lead with 3:41 to go in the first quarter. 1 point Orlando lead, 36-35. McGrady back in the ball game, being defended by Glenn Robinson. McGrady pulls it up and knocks it down. Tracy has 9.
Losing the heartbreaking series to Indiana, this team came back with a lot more confidence, and I understand just how hard it is to move on in the playoffs.
Glenn Robinson has his shot blocked by McGrady. He comes back firing. Irvin Johnson goes over the back of Amici and is called for the foul.
With 8, Scott Williams with 7. The reason being because so much attention is being paid to the main 3 guys, that the lesser players are getting easier shots right now.
Tracy McGrady has 11, 42-37 Orlando. Bucks lead, the crowd on their feet.
Milwaukee with 47 field goal attempts, Magic 37 attempts.
McGrady was fouled by Cassell out on the floor. And that's 2 on Sam.
Tracy McGrady with that quick, long first step and the ability to turn the corner. Cassell knows he's beaten, so he commits the foul.
Sam talking to Ronnie Nunn. He's done a lot of lobbying here in the first half. 18 seconds remaining.
You know, Senator Cole owns the team, the Milwaukee Buck team, so obviously Cassell looking to the future, maybe political career down the road. Some of the contracts, they're like number 7 in the league in payroll, which is a great commitment by the owner.
And there are those who think Milwaukee will come through these playoffs and win in the East. McGrady gets them both. 1-point game. Scott Williams stripped by Reed. Looked like a foul, no call. To Miller with a jam. Mike Miller, their #1 draft choice out of the University of Florida. He's in 6 categories of the top 10 categories of scoring and statistics for the rookies.
Allen just sweet coming off the screen. Catches, elevates, and it's out of his hand.
Now Pope on McGrady. He'll pull up and knock it down. Now McGrady, who averages 26.8, nearly 27 a game, 7th in the NBA.
This has been his most consistent year since that time in Chicago.
8-point Bucks lead. McGrady left alone for the jumper. And Tracy starting to heat up now. Tracy has 21 already. It's a 6-point Bucks lead with 5:13. 4:19 to go in the third. 6-point Bucks lead. Lobbed inside to McGrady with the 2-hand throwdown from Darrell Armstrong. McGrady with 23. He has 11 in the quarter.
His team got back in the game. They cut it down to 4. All of a sudden a 2 on the run out and a 3. And now all of a sudden the lead is up to 9.
And Scotty Williams with a very hard foul on Tracy McGrady. He's up. He's all right.
This is playoff basketball. You go into the basket, you're going to try and dunk it on the big man. He's going to make sure that you do not get to the rim. Scott Williams with a lot of playoff experience, championship teams with the Chicago Bulls. Now his team's got to settle him down. He's been a great contributor tonight. He can't lose his head trying to prove a point that he's a physical player.
He just called for a flagrant foul. That's one of the reasons he got so upset.
Man, that's a correct call. I mean, that's not even close.
McGrady will shoot the free throw. 2 shots on the ball. Quieting this crowd a bit. Boy, they are wild here in the Bradley Center.
Is the defense going for the ball or playing the body? Is he intentionally trying to knock the opponent down? That's a decision the official has to make. In their opinion, that was an easy one. It was a flagrant foul.
So Tracy McGrady heating up now. He's 9 of 23 in the game. He's flawless at the free throw line. 7 out of 7. Has 25 to go with 5 assists and 3 rebounds.
Well, to show you the pressure that's on this young man, he has taken 23 field goal attempts, not counting the 7 free throws, now 8 free throws that he's taken. The other starters that started the game with him combined have taken 19 field goal attempts. So this is the burden that he carries, and he has carried it all season for the Orlando Magic and done quite a job in getting him here to the playoffs.
McGrady just set his playoff career high. His first playoff game for the Orlando Magic.
On the other hand, with Milwaukee, you've got the starters shooting 15, 10, 13, 15 shots respectively.
10-point lead been cut to 5 now with minute 19 to go in the third period. Bucks led by 3 at the half. Robinson backing in on McGrady. McGrady blocked the hook. Oh, baby. E. Brown in now, defending Lindsey Hunter. Tim Thomas, defended by McGrady, who caused him to alter that shot.
Tracy McGrady, not only does he have to carry the offensive load, then he's got to guard Robinson and Tim Thomas. It doesn't get easier for him.
Now Milwaukee can bring good players at you in waves. Very deep bench. Garrity hits another 3. Milwaukee, Orlando, they are respectively 2nd and 6th in scoring in the NBA. You see why. 10 on the clock for McGrady. Into the paint. Tracy McGrady heating up here, carrying this team on his shoulders. He has 29. Already set his playoff high when he scored his 26th point. Tipped out by Armstrong. Still a 10-point ball with 4:30 to go. Lob into Miller from McGrady. That's twice they've done that tonight.
Twice we've seen the two youngsters with McGrady leading the break and Miller finishing it off on the long pass over above the top of the rim.
Some help from Miller. Shot clock to 7. Irvin Johnson had to try the jumper. That's exactly the shot that Orlando wanted Milwaukee to take. 8-point lead. Garrity wanted to try that 3 again. 3:56 to go in the game. McGrady to the hoop hard. It is now a 6-point Milwaukee lead, and Orlando just will not die. 31 points for McGrady. 94-88, Milwaukee. Robinson gets past McGrady. The long kick out, Lindsey Hunter. Rebound, McGrady. Can he do it all? Has 8 rebounds tonight, delivers 31 points. McGrady from 18 feet. I don't care that he's only 21 years old. He has to be getting tired. Lindsey Hunter. Misses from 3. Orlando stays in here. We have a foul. It's going to be called on Milwaukee. That's on Cassell, and he just picked up his 4th. You talk about somebody who could have a sore back. It's Tracy McGrady carrying the Magic.
Well, McGrady is certainly going to need some rest in between games 1 and games 2. When you look at what his line is right now, the box score, he's been on the floor 41 minutes for the Magic. He has scored 31 points. It's not easy to get field goal attempts off in the NBA. He has 32 attempts off. He has 8 assists, creating shots for his teammates. He has 8 rebounds, 9 for 9 at the free throw line. That is a lot of effort. I didn't mention that he's been guarding Glenn Robinson and Thomas and Allen. One night for this young man. With 2:20 to go in the game.
Team fouls, Orlando 4, Milwaukee has 3. McGrady comes back, he's got 33. That ties the playoff high.